So I think it might have been more than a week since the last upload. I know I said I want to do weekly videos, but that didn't happen. And I could tell you a bunch of stuff that happened, like it was very stressful to get the projects done in the end, and then there was my birthday and a bunch of family and friends' birthdays, and just a bunch of stuff. I was on vacation for a few days, 2 times actually. So I didn't really have time to do videos, but I really wanted to. And yeah, here we are. Let's try the whole thing again. So in this video, I just want to show you how the projects I already told you about ended. Because if you remember, we had to be finished with them at the 6th of February. And then I want to tell you what other weird stuff I want to do on the channel. Because there aren't any like big uni projects I have to work on, except maybe the bachelor, which I have to write, but maybe not even this semester. I'm not 100% sure yet. So I'm just gonna do some random stuff that I want, and maybe I'm going to show some of that to you later in this video. So, before I really show you what happened to the project, I want to explain the grading system, because here in Germany I think it's a little bit different than in the US. So here in Germany our grades go from 1 to 6. 1 is the best and 6 is the worst. And then you have in between. So you have 1.0, then you have 1.3, 1.5, 1.7, and then it goes to 2.0, 2.3, 2.5, and that goes on up until the 6.0, which is the worst grade you can get. But the important grade is 4.0, because that is the worst passing grade that you get. So anything here below 4.0 is not passing. So you fail if you get 4.3, 4.5, 4.7, 5.0, and so on. And everything above 4.0, 4.0 included, is passing. So I usually don't really look for the grades, just look if it's passing or not. Yeah, because that's the important thing. Yeah, that's a short rundown on how the grades work in Germany. The first project I want to talk about is the game that we had to do. We had to do a bunch of different stuff for the game. The first thing we had to do is a GDD, which is a game design document that just basically documents everything you did and created and made through the whole game design process. So every sprite we made, every decision we made, and everything, just everything. And then we had a high concept, which is kind of like the shorter version that just describes your game in about 5 pages or so. The game design document can be like 30 to 50 pages because you have literally everything in there. Then everyone had to write a 1-page, like, look back at the project and say what we did and yeah, what we thought about it. We also had to do a trailer. And of course, the game itself, that's obvious. The second one is also a project I already showed you, it's the video. For that, it was a bit easier, we just had to do the video and a 5-page text where we also just describe the process of making it and say what we thought about the video and explain it a little bit. And the third is just others, like other projects where we just had to write texts and not do anything like creative or any project. So I'm going to start by showing you the stuff that we did for the game, then the video, and then the others. We have a special guest this time. This is our cat Sammy. He's very cute and very polite and sometimes a bit annoying because he follows you everywhere. So I am going to start with showing you... Oh, no. I am going to start by showing you the boring parts, This is the Miro board we made for our project. Oh, stop that, Sammy, please. And we did a high concept here somewhere. I think it's in this part. So we basically just copied that for the high concept. And this is our game design document. It just has everything, yeah, described and all the sprites we made and yeah, just everything. It's a little bit short for my liking, but the rest of the group said that it would be enough, so yeah. Sammy, you have to stop cuddling the microphone. Okay. Yeah, that's the basic boring parts about it. And this is the one, in my case it's a little bit more than one, but that's the one page I told you we had to write. Yeah, it's just very short, also pretty boring. Then there are two other things. One is a trailer, which I don't think I have on hand and also wasn't very good, at least not to my standards, so I don't think I need to show you that. And the other thing was the game itself, obviously. And I'm just going to show you that in Unity. Okay, everyone, Sammy's leaving us. Say goodbye, Sammy. Yeah. Goodbye, Sammy. So this is our finished game. This is how it looks like. I'm not really happy with how it looks like, but nothing I can do about that now. And it works. The enemies are a bit buggy, but for the most part there are not really any big problems with it. Yeah, so it definitely works and you can play it. We got a really good grade for it, 1.3, which is basically the second highest grade you can get. Yeah, I don't know if we deserved that grade, because I think it looks really rough. And of course I didn't expect a like AAA high quality game, but I was hoping for a bit more, like not having flying buildings and stuff, but yeah, we thought about all that way too late, and yeah, this is how it is now. And honestly, it's fine. It's not great, but it's not terrible. Yeah, so it's playable and it got us a good grade, so that is that. Originally, I wanted to put the video that I made here in this video, but because this video is already too long and the project video I made would be another 8 minutes, I will upload it separately, but leave the things I have to say about it in. Yeah, that's the video, and we also had to write 5 pages about it, which I'm not going to show you because it's just boring. But I got a really bad grade for the video. I got a 3.7, which is like on the edge of passing. It's not the worst grade, but it stinks a little bit. Of course, it's kind of my fault because I didn't stick perfectly to what he told us what we should do. Like he said, it shouldn't be longer than 2 minutes. Mine is way longer than 2 minutes, and he said the important part is the combination of real-world footage with other footage, which isn't great, but also not terrible in my video. So just for that part, I would have given myself a better grade than 3.7. And even though it's way longer than 2 minutes, I think you can just give a little bit of a better grade just for the effort I put in that. So I'm really not happy with that grade, 3.7. But on the other hand, as I said before, I don't care that much. I'm just happy that I passed, and yeah, everything else is fine. And then we also had to do a bunch of other texts, like 5 or so. And I passed all of them except one. I failed one. Yeah, it was 12 pages and I wrote all of them on the last day, and I didn't read the assignment correct. And yeah, so that whole work was wasted. And I have to do that again with the reading the assignment correct and just doing it correctly. So I deserve to get to don't pass that one, but it still stinks a little bit. So that's the update on the projects I've been doing. And for the future of the channel, I just want to say that I'm going to do whatever I want. So like a bunch of random stuff is coming up. And yeah, I hope you are excited for that. And see you in the next one.